All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So we're going to be speaking more about this bird flu. Right? So right here it says the WHO orders worldwide lockdowns as Australia reports first human bird flu case. Right? So, WHO is already ordering worldwide lockdowns. They're not just ordering a state lockdown, they're ordering a worldwide lockdown already, right? And mind you, we have the WHO treaty documentation being signed next week. Now, let's get some more information about what's going on with this bird flu and possible upcoming events. But before we go to that, I want to read the scripture, and it says in Luke chapter 21, verse 27, it says, matter of fact, let's start with 26. Let's start for 25, Slakia. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves warring. Right? Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Right? So, as you can see, there is going to be signs, and there's going to be a distress of nations. Right? Now, what can be a distress of a nation? A distress of a nation can be the people being in distress, right? So, inflation, right? Cost of living, and wickedness, right? People mourn of a wicked ruler, right? But we're going to watch this video first.
Bird flu. The WHO in the next few days or weeks to declare avian influenza bird flu as an international health emergency of concern. It's going to meet their criteria. They're going to make the call. You mark my words. It's going to be just in time for this meeting in Geneva. It's going to put everything on high alert. Gavi, the Global Vaccine Alliance in 2021 said bird flu, which has been around for decades, is going to be disease X. Former CDC Director Redfield was out on TV, News Nation, yesterday, and was saying that the bird flu is being genetically modified. Gain of function research in U.S. laboratories, including the USDA Poultry Research Center in Athens, Georgia, is going to spread from birds to other mammals. There's already emergency USDA communications out for mass culling or destruction of flocks of poultry. Probably will move into cattle. Massive testing going on. In the backdrop, Chinese have been vaccinating birds for 2 decades. It didn't work. The France tried it last summer. It backfired. It's in mallard ducks now. CSL Laboratories in 2021 has a bird flu human vaccine approved with pre-purchase arrangements with the U.S. government. Frank, it's all falling into place. Bird flu or avian influenza is disease X, and it's perfectly timed in terms of all these developments for the WHO. Expect the WHO and the
Alright, so as you can see, there's a few things that are going to be happening. We have the WHO treaty, and then we have the bird flu possibly being announced as the next plandemic. Now, as you can see, just like they did with the CV, they're modifying this bird flu in the lab also, right? And it seems apparently that they tried to vaccinate birds and it backfired. So this bird flu that they're about to put out in the public, possibly, which could possibly be disease X, is probably going to get out of control, even for evil E. I don't know. And of course, they're going to come out with their death jab. And we're going to go do the same thing once again. But remember, all of this leads to the MOTB. Right? Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and on their forehead. Right? So this just going to put us a step closer to the MOTB. Right? And it says right here, the WHO wants complete power, and Democrats are about to give it to them. Now, I'm going to say this. Democrats and Republicans are on the same side. Or this all falls in line with their 2030 or whatever agenda they have. Alright? But remember, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is in control. So during the time of CV, when that craze was going on, people were being frantic about it. The believers who didn't take the jab stayed faithful to the Lord, prayed about it, and put their faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And we ended up not getting the jab. Right? Now, bird flu, honestly, through all the years I've heard about bird flu, I don't think I've ever taken bird flu serious. Because honestly, it's not a serious thing, but they're making it serious. So, let's read this scripture right here. Because the rulership we're under right now, people are distressed. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. King James. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, right? So if people aren't mourning already because of the high inflation, the ridiculous prices of houses, and the just the constant seeing of America just sending money out and trying to get us into another war. Well, now you got something else for those people who are not of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Now those people are going to face, and we're all going to be facing this too, but now we're also going to be going through another plandemic that's supposedly supposed to be 100 times worse than CV. Either way, people will look at that as horrible, but hopefully, as a hopeful elect, as Israelites of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, we look at this as good news. This brings us rejoicement because that means the end of evil E is near and that our redemption draweth nigh. So I hope this lesson was very edifying. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, and thank you to the elders, apostles, and brethren. Help teach me this truth. Shalom.